How the education system destroys your problem-solving skills, part 3. Academic language. I can't do a video on the education system without mentioning the academic language. The bane of my existence, honestly. You can have a basic idea or statement like, apples are fruit. And academic language will make trying to understand the sentence like you're running a marathon. This makes the barrier to access so much higher for people with learning disabilities, people who are ESL. This is a study done by a university where they studied the effects of typography. What happened was they took two groups and had one group read a recipe in a font that was much more harder to read, and the other group had the recipe in a much more simple and easier to read font. And they found that what happened was the group that got the easier to read font did better. They were able to execute and was more motivated to follow the recipe more than the group with the hard to read font recipe. Obviously, it's not the same thing as academic language, but it is a good analogical study that can potentially demonstrate how things being easier to read and understand creates a lot of barriers for students and people who are interested in research and critical thinking skills to read research papers and scientific journals. That's how academic language destroys your problem-solving skills, by making the barrier to research so much more higher than it needs to actually